today what we're going to do is we're going to do lesson 24. So again, we put your name, hour, whatever hour you're in, lesson 24. This is the last big lesson, new stuff in hands-on equations, okay? And we're going to do example B. So let's go ahead and go to our app. Here's the example. It looks scary, it looks long, it's not that bad, so just hang in there, okay? Okay, and I'm going to go and put it in Notability so that we can start working on it. So, is that right? I think that's right. And the check, sometimes if the check can't fit next to the problem, put it underneath. That's fine. Okay, I get it. All right, now, couple of things. From the last lessons, we said that whenever I have a negative x, what does that equal?
Star.
That equals star. So I think the first thing that we should do in this problem is put those in as star. Okay? So parentheses, put in a star. We okay?
Yeah.
Questions?
No.
All right. Now, next question. What do we do next? What do you think?
Combine. Or no, you have to do parentheses.
I'm going to do my parentheses and I'm going to,
Minus star minus x.
before I do that, I can't subtract anything until I
Add the two, the star.
can't add anything. I'm going to distribute.
Oh,
You see that? And I'll highlight where we are. It's right here, right there. Okay, I need to distribute that. So, and again, we're kind of done with two packages. We're going to actually distribute. So 2 times star is 2 star. What sign goes between them?
plus.
A plus sign because it's right there, right? So I'm going to put a plus sign, and then 2 times 2x is 4x. Yep, and then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to write all that other stuff down next to it. Question, something you don't understand. Okay, now, what do you want to do?
Combine a turn.
Combine like terms. Excellent. Love that idea. I have a 2 star and a 4 star. So that is 6 star. Okay, now what do you want to do?
Minus 4 star minus 4x.
Okay, minus 4 star minus 4x because that is like that explosion, right? And you must show that stuff. I got a lot of students, you're not showing that. You're just kind of, oh, they're gone. Okay, so 2 star plus 2 equals x plus negative 4. Now, when I distribute, and I should go back up, whenever you distribute, okay, and I wanna bring this up. Right here, I have some people, when you distribute in that step, they put parentheses. Don't put parentheses there, you don't need them. Once you distribute, those parentheses go away. All right, let's go on. What do I do now?
Plus 4.
We can add 4, sure. So I've got 2 star plus what?
6.
6, excellent, equals X. And those 4s cancel. Because one is positive and one is negative. Okay, now, what do I want to get rid of?
2 star.
The 2 star. Can I subtract 2 star from each side?
No.
No, I cannot. So I'm going to add what?
2x.
2x. Yep. Add it to both sides. Again, you need to show this step. I have a lot of students, you're not showing this step, and you need to. It's an easy step. So these explode. 6 equals 3x, and then I
Divide by 3.
divide by 3. Excellent. X equals 2. Star, which is negative x, equals negative 2. Do you see that? Got to put that negative x in there. Questions? Are we okay? All right. Now, let's go back and let's do our check. And we're going to work with the original problem. So right here, this problem right here, that's the one that I write down. Okay, so here's my check. And I'm going to write the original problem. So here we go. And I'm going to take out negative x and I'm going to put in, that's correct, negative 2. So you just follow this like a road map. Use parentheses when you put the numbers in. A lot of you, I'm sure, can do this on your own. You're doing so well in here. So pleased. We okay? Is this right? I put in 2 for x and I put negative 2 in for negative x, right? We okay? Am I going too fast? No? Okay. So what do I do first? Parentheses. And you'll notice that I have nested parentheses right in here. Right there, that's where I'm going to take this first. And I'm going to go 2 times 2 is 4. And then I write all that stuff down. And on the right-hand side, if you want to go ahead and add those 2 together, what's 2 plus negative 4? Negative 2. And you can think of it as colors, remember. The 2 is red and the negative 4 is green. Okay? All right, I'm still working inside these parentheses because there's stuff going on. So what's negative 2 plus 4? It's positive 2, right? Okay? Now I'm going to multiply. So 2 times 2 is 4. If you want to multiply that next set, you can also do that. You don't have to. It's too much for you. Just do one step at a time. Okay? What's 4? Negative 4, good. That works. Are there any questions? Is there something that you don't understand that you would like me to answer? Step by step, one step at a time, from left to right. Questions? All right, let's go on then to the next problem. And yeah, these get kind of messy, don't they? But you can do it. I know you can. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do example C. I'm going to go back to my app. Here's the problem. I've got parentheses in there and I got something really yucky that you guys are going to be like, seriously, this is gross. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this in Notability now. We're going to start our notes. So I've got 2. All right. What do you guys want to do? What do we got?
Price and merit versus
You want to put a star in for the negative x?
star.
We can do that. So what he's saying is this right here, he wants as a negative, or the star. So this is 2 star minus all that other stuff. And again, do it one step at a time. Okay, I did that. Now what? Yes?
Chop chop.
Okay, you would think you could chop chop, right? This is what he's talking about. Right here, there's a negative sign, and he wants to chop chop with this. I've got parentheses in the way. 2 star times negative 3. I can't do that either because I've got that minus stuff in there. Okay, let's take a look at this a little bit closer. Our problem is right here. Okay, there's no number there, is there?
Oh, it's a 1.
There's a 1 there, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to sneak a 1 in there, and I'm going to put it right here. We did that the last chapter. And then what do I do with that negative in front of the 1? I'm going to do a chop, chi. Yep, do you see that? So I'm going to be plus negative 1 rather than minus nothing. It looks like nothing, okay? Now I'm going to distribute. Very good, yep. So negative 1 times negative 3 gives me 3. What sign goes between? Plus, because it's right there, okay? And then negative 1 times x gives me negative 1x. Yep, very good. And then I'm going to add my plus. I'm going to go 2 star. Notice that I do not have parentheses there anymore. You don't need them. You don't need parentheses. Are there any questions on that? Is there something you don't understand? We okay? You've got to understand it before we move on. Okay, now, what do you want to do here? I'm sorry? Add an x? Okay. Absolutely, you can add an x. So I'm going to add 1x, or just add an x. You don't have to put the 1 in front, but you can if you wish. Okay, so 2 star plus 3, these cancel, equals 3x plus 8. Okay, now what do you want to do?
Minus 3.
Excellent, yeah, subtract 3, great idea. So 2 star equals 3x plus what?
5.
5. Because 8 is positive, 3 is negative, you subtract them, you get a positive 5. Okay, now, what do I want to get rid of?
3x.
The 3x. Can I subtract 3x, subtract 3x?
No.
No, so that's correct. I'm going to add 3 star because I can't subtract anything to get rid of that. So 5 star equals 3x plus 3 star plus 5. Then I'm going to minus 3x minus 3 star. So 5 star equals 5.
5.
Excellent, I'm gonna divide by 5 because it's the number in front of star. So star gives me what?
1,
1. X gives me
-1.
-1. And remember, star is also negative x. And you do need that on that problem because we did that. Questions, something you don't understand. Any questions on this problem? Something I can explain to you better. Okay, we're gonna go then into the check. This check looks like it's not as nasty as the other one. So I'm gonna write down the original problem. So 2 parentheses negative x. And I'm going to take out negative x, and what am I going to put in? 1. We okay? Is that right? Okay, what do I do first now? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna work inside my parentheses. I'm gonna work right inside of here. Now what students wanna do right away is they wanna do that chop chop, because they see 2 negatives. You can't do that yet, because you got parentheses there, you gotta do something inside of it. Okay, so I'm going to bring these together. What's -3 plus -1?
-4.
Excellent. -4. Add all that other stuff around it. Okay, now what do we want to do? 2 times 1 is 2. Go ahead and multiply on the other side. I could have done that before if I wanted to. I just didn't want to confuse you too quickly. Okay, now what do we want to do? Chop, chop. Absolutely. Chop, chop. And you need to show that. You need to show that chop, chop. Don't just, oh, it's 6, okay? All right, so this is 6, and the other side equals 6, and it's a check. This is the last of the new stuff. This is as hard as it gets. And it's difficult. I'm not going to say it's not. If you have questions, ask. I'll be around in just a few minutes and I'll start answering some questions that you might have.